Before the introduction of snipers, no one believed that a single person could instill such terror among enemy lines. A skilled sniper from a strategic position can inflict enormous losses on the enemy, control a vast area, and instill fear in everyone simply by the knowledge of their presence somewhere nearby. However, although brutally effective and lethal, being a sniper is a very horrendous and dark job that not everyone can perform, and most of those who have done it successfully couldn't continue to live a normal life after what they experienced, saw, and did as snipers. The brutal mental and physical strain, loneliness, prolonged exposure to weather conditions, awareness of what awaits them if captured by the enemy, and of course, a close personal view of the target for whose death they are responsible, will leave lasting effects on a sniper's psyche. In this video, we will take you through the history of snipers, interesting facts, and show you another darker and less known side of the job, which is at the very least utterly horrifying. Let's begin. The first significant documented appearance of snipers occurred during the American Civil War, then called sharpshooters. With the advent of better and more precise rifles with rifled barrels and improved ammunition, accurate targeting of enemies at longer distances, previously impossible for the weapons of that era, became feasible. The American Civil War demonstrated how just one or a few skilled individuals could bring chaos to enemy ranks and completely alter the course of a battle. However, World War I would see the first mass and most effective use of snipers when innovations in rifles, optics, and camouflage allowed snipers in trench warfare to demonstrate their brutal efficiency. This period also saw the emergence of the first snipers who, due to their brutal effectiveness and the number of confirmed enemy eliminations, would forever enter history by introducing their effectiveness. The role of snipers continued to evolve and remains present to this day as an indispensable part of the battlefield. However, their incredible achievements come at a great cost. Firstly, it is an unwritten rule that snipers are not taken prisoner. In wars, snipers are usually executed on the spot if they are lucky enough not to be first subjected to brutal treatment by the soldiers whom they have terrorized for days and whose comrades they have killed. This exemption of snipers from any conventions on prisoners of war and human rights dates back to their beginning. The way they operate is considered unfair and not honorable by the standard sense of warfare because they attack from long distances and hidden, not giving the enemy a chance to defend themselves. Thus, knowing this, every mission for a sniper carried an additional weight. However, this attitude towards snipers is not without reason, as they too employ tactics that are equally brutal. One of the darker tactics used by snipers involves wounding an enemy combatant, then waiting for others to come to their aid before targeting the rescuer. This method not only increases the casualty count, but also instills fear and hesitation among enemy forces, forcing them to watch their wounded comrade unable to help him or risking their lives to try to save him. Snipers may also target resources such as water sources or supply lines, and even use baits such as weapons and ammunition, then wait for the enemy to come to investigate and then shoot. One of the darkest aspects of being a sniper is life after their role in the war. A large number of snipers are never the same again, leading to a high percentage of suicides, depression, alcoholism, drug addiction, etc. Through their scopes, their visibility is exceptionally good, and unlike other military roles in war, a sniper can clearly see their target and the consequences of their actions. Sometimes snipers may follow their targets for several days, noting their daily routine, and even giving observed persons names for easier orientation, after which, when the right moment comes, they need to eliminate a person they have, in a way, already gotten to know. A horrific example of this is a sniper who, during the siege of Sarajevo in the Bosnian War, shot a girl who was going with her mother to fetch water from a fountain. Later, that girl came to him in dreams and even haunted and appeared to him everywhere, asking him why he did it. Finally, 10 years after the war, this sniper left a letter explaining exactly what happened, how he was possessed by some evil force at that moment, drawing him into a strange mental state, and explained that he did not want to do it at all. After confessing in the letter in which he detailed this event, no longer able to live with the guilt and visions of the deceased girl, the sniper ended it all. A terrible true story from relatively modern times, just 30 years ago, that shows us the awful reality of war. Apart from that horrific aspect, we come to the very job of the sniper, which makes up 99% of their time, and that is lying motionless, hidden, and observing. Before that, it would probably take days to approach the appropriate place and prepare camouflage to be able to observe and act undetected. All that time, enormous focus and concentration are needed, slowly crawling, trying not to blow the cover. In addition, there are weather conditions, insects, and animals that can be directly dangerous to the sniper, or, with their curiosity, reveal the position. During a sniper duel, one sniper was discovered because a flock of birds was flying around the tree he was on, not wanting to land on that tree. The sniper who noticed this realized something was suspicious about that tree, and upon a closer look, spotted the enemy sniper and eliminated him. The best example of this is the snipers in the Vietnam War, who came into contact with various poisonous and dangerous animals and insects, yet had to remain motionless and extremely calm so as not to reveal their position because of a poisonous snake that had just crawled up to them.